Located at the heart of Leyte, Burauen has its most sustained secondary school in the region. One school, one team, one vision. This is Burauen Comprehensive National High School.
Everyone, together with us is a senior high school teacher, namely Liza Renomeron. Ma'am Liza Renomeron Malate. And we are all going to discuss all about the middle childhood, which are the primary students. Good day, ma'am. Good afternoon. Ma'am, we have here 5 questions that we would like to know. And the first question that we have is, what are the factors affecting child development? And may you please elaborate what are the factors?
Okay, well, for child development, there are 2 factors that would affect it. The first one is, of course, the nurture, and the second one is the nature. When you speak of the nature, of course, that is composed of the genetic makeup of the person. So, like for example, if that child came from a family, or perhaps the parents are genetically okay in terms of the intelligence, well, that child will really be able to get also the genetic makeup of the parents. And another one is the nurture. It is more of the environment, right? So I know that you know that already. So that is the biggest factor actually, because whatever will be the environment of the child, that would greatly affect. Like for example, affect the behavior, the attitude of the child. We all know that a child is tabula rasa, diba? Pagbata, you know that. Pagbata, tabula rasa, walang ilang. So kung ano yung ibibigay or ipapakita ng environment sa kanya, that child would think that that is okay. Tama yung ginagawa ng mga matatanda. And he or she would tend to imitate. Oh. So, nurture is really a big factor. Okay? So, if nakikita niya, like for example, a person is doing tawag dito, mga actions that adults know that it's not correct anymore, para sa kanya, okay lang yun. Oo. Kasi nga, bata yan, tabula rasa yan, blank state yan. Diba? So, that's it. It's more of nurture and nature that would affect the development of the child.
Okay, ma'am. So the next question would be, how important is physical activities in middle childhood? And in what ways can school be engaged in these activities?
Okay, so physical activities is very important. Nowadays, in middle childhood, most of our children, they are exposed to gadgets, right? Wala na yung paglalaro, just like before, diba? I don't know if you guys have experienced that, like you will do the sato and whatsoever, the patintero. But right now, if you can observe, even in your siblings, diba? After school, what do? Naglalaro ng cellphones, nanonood ng television, especially if at home you have internet connectivity, especially during pandemic. Yun talaga yung nangyari. So it is very important para they will still be engaged aside from physical activities, social activities as well. Because with physical activities, it's not only the physique of the child is being developed or being enhanced. It's also the mentality, the emotional aspect of the person. So parang holistic talaga siya. If you or the child, for example, is exposed to any physical activities. When you speak of physical activities, hindi lang ito yung puro laro. Rather than they're being given household chores, for example, like sila may naka-assign sa kanila ng paghuhugas man lang, mga ganun. Because that involves the physical activity also. Oo. And here in the classroom, right now, since we are in face-to-face, kahit sa mga bata, it's very important na hindi lang puro nakaupo yung bata. There should be like activities that would really engage them. Collaboration, cooperation. So, as of the moment, hindi lang puro lecture and lecture, meron talaga silang dapat activity. Para at least yung brain nila na-enhance them.
So the next question, ma'am. In cognitive development of a child, which do you think has the biggest impact in its development? Is it language or literacy? What do you think, sir?
Okay, so cognitive development. You know what's cognitive. So what's cognitive? Let me ask you.
Critical.
Sige. Okay, that is the intellectual capacity of a person. Okay, the intellectual capacity of a child. So your subject is all about child development. So cognitive, dapat we are honing them already as early as childhood. Hindi lang kasi nasa high school na we hone them. No. Yung pinaka foundation is preschool pa nga lang. Diba? Even at home, we are already honing ako, I'm already honing my kid as early as 2 or 3 years old, diba? So in preschool, for example, or in grade school, for example, cognitive is very important. Kasi dyan namin measure if really that child will be able to cope with the different uncertainties when he or she goes to school already. And even me, I am already a parent. I can measure already whether my child will be competitive at school because I am already tuning them in terms of intellectual aspect, cognitive aspect. Okay? So, which one has the biggest impact? Language or literacy? How do we differentiate language and literacy? Literacy, for example, big scope yan, di ba? It can be numeracy. Numeracy, literacy din yan. Literacy in terms of reading, okay? Comprehending, writing, okay? Literacy, hindi lang yan dahil sa you know how to talk. You should also know how to comprehend, okay? Comprehension. So it's very important also literacy. I will not say language lamang or literacy lamang. These two are very important in terms of the development cognitive ng isang bata. Language, it's very important. Whatever medium of instruction we use, it's very important, right? In grade school, we are using, what do we use? From kinder to grade 3, we use? Yes, we use the mother tongue. So it's also important that we hone them in terms of the mother tongue kasi nga, that is the language that we are using every day. And so much is true with the English language. I'm not telling you to be like slang in terms of speaking in English because that is not really our first language, no? But at least you know how to express yourself. Especially you become educators in the near future. You will be also teachers like us. You know how to express in correct sigmund, diba? And also globally competitive. Whether you will pursue with education, you will become a teacher, you might go abroad. You will be competitive already. So dito, language literacy, both of them are important in terms of developing, honing the child and cognitive aspect.
Okay, ma'am. So the next question would be, who do you think has the big impact in a child's learning and development? Is it the teacher or the parents?
Okay, very big issue right now.
Yes.
But I guess both, no? It's actually kumbaga, it's cooperation between the teacher and the parents. But most of the time, the blame is on the teacher, no? Especially if the child cannot read. Kasi daw, hindi napabasa ni kinder teacher. Oo, the blame is on them. But I am a parent, I am a teacher at the same time. I will not blame the teacher if my child cannot read because I have also the responsibility to teach. So even if teachers, they are teaching the students, the learners, the pupils at school, dapat merong follow-up. There should be a follow-up coming from the parents. Kasi if there is no follow-up from the parents at home, wala yung retention. Mawawala yung retention. Especially during pandemic. Even now, di ba? Yung retention. So dapat even if they are learning at home, still parents should do the follow-up at home. So this one, big impact in a child's learning and development. For me, it's 2. Although, sasabihin natin that most of the time, like 8 hours a day, the students, the pupils in elementary, they are at school. And at home, how many hours only? Like Saturday, Sunday, yes they are, but sometimes the parents are away, diba, during Saturdays and Sundays. And then during weekdays, Monday to Friday, ano lang, like they will go home 5 o'clock, and then they will eat dinner, and after that they will sleep. So how many hours? And then they will wake up ang bata 6 o'clock, and then they will eat and then prepare for school, and then after that they go to school by 7 o'clock. So konti lang yung oras. Oo. I understand that only few hours are being spent by the children at home, but this one, the teacher and the parents should still cooperate. So the two of them has really a big impact on the development, on the learning and development of the child.
Okay, ma'am. So for the last question, in social development of a child, which among the following do you think has the biggest influence? Is it family, friends, or society?
Okay, so we are talking now of the social development of a child. So when we speak of social development, so it's more of interaction in the society, diba? Interaction with other people. This one right now, if we will talk on the contemporary times, it's actually the friends and society. Why?
Yes.
Because these learners, mga bata, they're exposed to social media already. Society, like ngayon, suicide, mabilis lang mag-suicide on your age. Like sasabihin, I have seen this person, may problema lang sa family, sa studies, mabilis lang mag-suicide. So that's why it's really society and the friends in terms of social development, ha? Kasi nga, most of the time, they are away from home. Oo. Most of the time, they are talking to their friends, they are talking to their teachers, and anyone in the society that they are dealing with. So pag family, konti nga lang, just like what I've said earlier, konti lang yung time nila at home. So that's why, in terms of the social development, it's really the friends and the society. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And that would be all for our today's interview with, again, Ma'am Malate, a senior high school teacher. Thank you so much, ma'am.